Hi guys, Eric Pathy here at PickDawgz.com for your overnight report for Sunday, March 31st. Now, before we get into the NBA breakdown, let's talk about Connecticut. Well, I was standing in Vegas during week one with Mitch, Jay, Ruffalo, Costi, and Mitch and I were talking, and we said, can anybody really beat Connecticut? And the answer was no. It was just a matter of where they're going to cover, not where they're going to win. So reminds me of the years when Alabama would win the national championship in football. It was very non-climactic. Like everybody knew that Alabama was going to win. Everybody knows that Connecticut's going to win. So it's like, to me, it's boring from a fan point of view if you're not a gambler and you're not obsessed with each individual game with the point spread. Well, Illinois, a lot of sharp money came on Illinois tonight, and they made it a game at halftime only down by 5, and then they get blown out 49-29. And what I notice is the emotional reaction of players when they watch these games. I was having dinner tonight, and I said to somebody, whether a game wins by half a point or whether a game loses by 30 points, the result is the same. What it is psychologically, when you're watching a game and you lose a game at the buzzer with a three-pointer, you feel like you had an opportunity if you're somebody that watches games. Now, obviously, I don't watch games because it's what I do for a living. This is just a business. But if I was a fan, I would feel like I got my money's worth if I watched a game and then I saw a three-point drained at the buzzer and I go, oh, and I lose the game. We've all seen it. We've all been there. You can definitely hear it in sports books when games are going. That's one of the things when I'm in Vegas. You hear the highs and lows and the emotions of the players watching, the bettors watching the games. And I think what irritates people when they're on the wrong side of a game is not that they actually lose the game, it's that they have no hope. But as we always say on all of our live shows, hope will crush your dreams. There's no hope in sports betting. There's no hoping that a game wins. I had a client, not a client, inquiry tonight, text me, and he's like, oh my God, I can't believe I bet the Illinois game. I bought one of the cappers online, and they had Illinois, and I'm done. I said, what's the difference if you lost the game at a three-point buzzer? At least if you're watching the game, you can turn it off and go do something else. So the moral of the story is, whether you win by a game by a half a point, whether you lose a game by a half a point, that's it. Now, currently, it doesn't matter. The result is the same. Now, regarding my dime club, I had no hockey plays tonight. My dime club is 5-0 in the last 5. I haven't even checked the MLB record today, so I will let you know right now. While I'm doing this video, I am going to log in because I literally have not checked any of the scores. And I'm going to see what's final at the time of this recording. Up $1,800 for the day in baseball. Currently, right now, Yankees plus 115 winner, Guardians minus $1.25 winner, Padres minus 125 loser. How have we fared so far this week? We are up 12,200 in the MLB on the opening week. Now, we have two channels. We have our consensus channel in the MLB, and then we have our underdog only channel. I have not put out an underdog only play so far, as again, between the two channels, you always have action every day. But currently, right now, since baseball started, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 with one game pending. And that's all you need to know. 7-1 to open the week, 5-0 in the NHL. If you're worrying about what shape the ball is and you're missing these opportunities, all I can say is you're wagering for all the wrong reasons. If you want to pick up 1 week of the Dime Club, it's a nickel, 500. If you want to pick up 1 month of the Dime Club, which includes that 5-0 in NHL this week, it's a dime. If you want to have access to the baseball that I'm talking about, the 7-1, plus the Dime Club, it's 2 dimes a week or 4 dimes a month. If you want to pick up the baseball in its discounted season, as we're still early in, you can purchase the entire 7 months for $14,000. If you're a nickel dime better, $14,000 for 7 months, it's $500 a week. It's not even one bet for the average player that I'm actually working with. And again, on the underdog money, we haven't even begun. You will see. Now, regarding the underdogs, currently right now, a lot of people question the validity of playing underdogs because We'll play short favorites on the consensus channel. But as of the time of this recording, currently right now, underdogs are 13 and 24. So as I always said, you'll maintain about a 35 to 40% ratio of dogs winning. That means 3 out of every 10 or 4 out of every 10 dogs will win outright. Currently, right now, 13 dogs have won outright. 24 favorites have won outright. That is 35.1%. That's on the low side. It's actually going to be more about 40 to 41%. So it would revert. A lot of the big chalk, like the Dodgers games, have been winning and the Orioles have been winning. And as I said, the Orioles, as good as they're going to be this season, they're not going to make you any money. So with that being said, let's talk about your complimentary selection going into Sunday the 31st, the last day of March. We're going to rock and roll with that lowly. Well, let's break this game down. Wizards have won 14 games in a row and have lost 60. Unbelievable. The Heat have won 40 games in a row and have lost 33. But their spread record is almost identical. That's the beauty of the point spread. The Heat have covered 34 games and have lost 36. They're 2 games under 500. And believe it or not, the Wizards have covered 33 games. So, of course, we're going to take the Wizards at home plus the 10.5. Good day and good luck.